Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another live Q&A. I will wait for more people to join and then we can get started. And if you're already here, please let me know how's the audio, if you're able to hear me, and if there are any issues, do let me know. I will take a look into the audio and we should okay. In my monitoring device, everything seems to be working fine. So yeah, we can get started. Thanks, Rupa. So we had a few questions posted on the post, and I also wanted to try something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to share my screen if possible. So I'm going to switch the scene and then I'll go to the posts section so that we can see um, what all things are here. Yeah, seems like it is working fine and you can see my screen. The only thing is now I'm not able to see the chat. But yeah, if you are new, if you don't know, I usually post these things on my on the channel, on the YouTube Programming Cradle channel, and you can always post your questions here. So here I have got one question which I will be taking today. But if you don't know about these things, that's fine. You can post your questions from next week. And if you've already joined, please post your questions in the chat. For now, I'm going to switch back to this view because then only I'll be able to see the chat. So yeah, I will go through the question first. So the question was around I'm going to pursue masters in University of Roehampton, I think, and how's the job market and things like that. So let's take that question first, and after that I will answer the questions whichever there in that. So there are two parts to that question. I'm looking into the one right now. So I want to know how's the job market in the UK. So the job market is not great. There are jobs, yes, but the competition is also quite high. So you need to keep that in mind. The competition is extremely high. So if you are someone who have some experience, for example 3-4 years of experience, then it's okay. But if you are a fresher, don't have any experience in the domain, then maybe not so okay. So yeah, that is something which is very important and you need to keep in mind. In general, job market is not good, but that's not only in the UK, it's around the world. It's very difficult. The next thing is how interview process is going on. So I have a dedicated video on how the interview process is. I have explained about different type of interviews that happen in the UK. So I'm just trying to find that video and I will put it in the chat, but then I will also post this video link in the post section because may or may not the user will be here in the live Q&A. So yeah, just for his sake and be able to watch that video, I will post that video in the posts as well. So there it is, posted that 2 years back. Yeah, so there we go. Apart from that, I don't think there was any other question on the post itself, but There was some conversation going on in the Telegram group, and there were questions around how do I find a job in the UK without having to pursue masters. So if that is the case, then there are a couple of things. One, you really need to get some experience working in your home country, and that too in a relevant domain. And apart from that, you need to have very good technical skills and soft skills. So those two things, if you work on those things, then you can try to apply for jobs elsewhere. There are some companies, they can hire you from outside and sponsor your visa and things like that. So that might work. So that is the first thing, and that's the most common way that people can do it. The other thing is you can try to find a client as a freelancer in the UK or anywhere else, and try to work for that company for how many ever number of years you can. And then if that company thinks that yes, it would be valuable to bring you as a full-time employee in that company, then there are chances that you can get sponsorship from the company, and then you can probably move to the UK or anywhere else. So those are the two things that you can do uh, to find a job outside of your home country. I will take a look again in the group. There was a no, I can't see anything else in the group. Just quick announcements. So I am partnering uh, with Sarika, and I think her YouTube channel name is Your Knowledge Buddy. So I will be making a collab video on her channel and sharing a roadmap of data scientists and things like that. So that's one update. The other update is I'm trying to bring someone from Hertfordshire University to answer your questions. So if you're someone who is looking to pursue masters in University of Hertfordshire, please let me know your questions in the Telegram group or Discord server, or there is also a YouTube post um, which I have created where you can go and um, submit your question. So let me quickly share my screen again so that you can see which post I'm talking about. So this is the post. Uh, you can submit your question here in the chat, and I will include these questions so that it gets answered and hopefully it will help you. So yeah, those were the two quick updates. I don't see any questions in the chat, so I think that's it for today. I hope you have a good weekend and happy learning. I'll see you later. Bye.